Where a 30-mile-an-hour vehicle would have stopped, a vehicle travelling at 40 miles per hour will impact with a pedestrian at over 26 miles per hour. This sounds incredible, and you may not believe it. Sir Isaac Newton, over 300 years ago, gave us the science involved in calculating this. The Highway Code divides your overall stopping distance into thinking distance and braking distance. The figures it gives for both can be described as reasonable averages in good conditions. Thinking distances will be affected by many factors such as the attentiveness of the driver and the driver's state of mind. Braking distances are affected by dozens of factors such as weather, temperature, the quality of the tyres, the brakes and the tarmac, etc. The calculation of the speed of impact in this video takes no account of the distance travelled and is not affected by that distance. We're comparing two identical vehicles which brake at the same place in identical conditions, so the impact speed is affected only by the initial speed of the vehicle at the point of braking. We're assuming that a pedestrian is impacted at the point where a car travelling at the speed limit comes to a halt. The impact speed is therefore zero when travelling at the speed limit, and higher than that at higher speeds. In the real world, with thinking distances included, the actual impact speeds will be even higher, because the faster vehicle will brake beyond the point where the slower vehicle braked, due to longer thinking distance. So let's compare 30 miles per hour with 35. It's only 5 miles per hour difference, but where the 30 mile an hour car would stop, the 35 mile an hour car, braking at the same point, will impact the pedestrian at 18 miles per hour. Because we're not calculating the distance travelled, the result is the same whether we're in a supercar on the best tarmac or an old banger with rubbish tyres on a slippery surface. Where the 30 mile per hour car would stop, the 35 mile per hour car is travelling at 18 miles per hour. Here's a chart showing how anything from 1 mile per hour over the 30 limit will translate into an impact speed higher than zero. Notice that at 40 miles per hour in a 30 limit, the impact speed is 26.5 miles per hour. 10 mph over the limit returns a 26 mph collision, where 30 mph would have been a very close shave and a sigh of relief. Even travelling at only 1 mile per hour over a 30 limit, you impact the pedestrian at nearly 8 miles per hour. We'll finish by having a look at how the impact speeds rise when exceeding some other speed limits. Doing 30 in a 20 limit, your speed is still above the speed limit where you should have stopped. Doing 80 in a 70 limit, your impact speed is over 38 miles per hour. And at 100 miles per hour, it's over 70 mph at the point you should have stopped. These impact speeds climb the way they do because as your speed doubles, your stopping distance multiplies by 4. Don't stick to speed limits for fear of being caught. Stick to speed limits for the sake of those around you on the road. There was almost no science in the choice to impose a 30 mph limit in 1934. There's a lot of science in the choice to keep that limit in the 21st century and to lower it to 20 where the risk is greatest. As ever, thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing if you have, and please subscribe if you haven't.